App Properties Financial has created the College Trust to address a very serious and neglected aspect of a family's overall financial well-being, planning and saving for college. All too often, families are told to save and plan for retirement, and rightfully so. But no one is showing them how failing to plan for college can cost them hundreds of thousands of dollars and could have serious negative consequences to your overall financial plan. Let's take a look at why this is happening.
I think that we were planning on putting away as a safe amount about $1,000 a month as far as savings overall, but looking at the college costs and how every year they're starting to just, seems like 10 to 20% every year, I think that it could even triple by the time he's 20.
I think it's going to at least double by the time he's 18 and maybe more, and then it depends on if he's private, public, in-state, out-of-state, all of those things play a factor and role in what the cost is going to be. So we want to be prepared and save as much as possible starting now so that we have the right game plan going in when he's ready.
In 2010, the average wage earner's salary only increased by 3%, while the rate of inflation hovered around 1.5%. But even as our nation recovers from some very hard financial times, over the past several years, college costs continue to skyrocket. On average, college costs increase by 3 to 4% annually above the average rate of inflation, and there are no current indications of this slowing in the near future. So let's take a look at what college costs today. Currently, the average cost is anywhere from $20,000 to $40,000 per year, which means that if your child started college today, it would cost you and your family more than $90,000 to attend for 4 years. And some schools would cost over $250,000. But even more alarming is that recent studies by the College Board have shown that the average student takes closer to 6 years instead of 4 to complete a bachelor's degree.
As you can see, I'll have not only 4, but 2 at one time in college, doing the identical thing, but doubling the cost. So I think that at this point, even though we've got years to come, it's just an overwhelming experience to the point where it almost forces you to kind of halt versus to try to, look for the solution, just because it seems such a daunting task right now.
So with college cost increasing on an average of 5 to 7% annually, time is not on our side. In 18 years, the average in-state public university will cost a family over $250,000, and these numbers are just for one student. With each additional student, these numbers compound, and paying for a college education can quickly become a major obstacle that many families are not prepared for. The good news is that the earlier you start planning and saving, the easier it is to achieve your goal.
We have not planned as effectively as we should have, and it will require some changes in lifestyle in order to meet the obligations of the next 4 years. And then with 2 other children following behind, the goal is to plan a little smarter than we have in the past. I think I'll be working for a long time.
Let's assume that you have 18 years until you have to pay for an in-state public university. The earlier you start, the less it costs you in the end. If you started saving today, the cost would be less than $500 per month to have a fully funded college plan by the time your child reaches college. But if you don't start planning and saving now, college could cost you $5,000 or more per month. Where will you get this money? Will you take it from savings, investments, retirement accounts, your current income, a second mortgage? Will the kids have to be strapped with tens of thousands of dollars in student loans? Remember that advice that we always seem to hear? Save for retirement? What is going to happen to that retirement plan or other plans when college comes knocking? Even if you can afford to pay for college out of pocket, the end result is that you would be losing hundreds of thousands of dollars from your overall financial plan. But just understanding the issues concerning planning and saving for college isn't enough. To truly be prepared for addressing these important issues, we need to begin with a closer look at the situation.
It was recommended to me to start saving before she was even born, $500 a month. To putting that into a college savings plan. I'm not quite doing that. but because it is so important to save and, in my opinion, pay for part of her college, if not all, I'm trying to do as much as I possibly can.
The results from recent surveys have found that although over 95% of parents intend to pay for some, if not all, of the college bill, 58% of those parents admitted to spending more on dining out than saving for college every year. And while 41% of parents intend to cover all of their children's college education, 49% reported spending more on vacations. And probably like you, 94% of the parents believe that helping pay for college is the best investment they could ever make for their child. But still, parents are spending more on consumer electronics and their child's allowance every year than saving for college.
We apply for financial aid. Unfortunately, if you happen to own a home and have, a middle income, you really don't get much when you apply for financial aid.
Why is this trend haunting families today? One reason is the lack of education on the importance of saving for college, and another major reason is the lack of understanding of the financial aid system for college. Over 75% of parents believe that grants and scholarships will help pay for the majority of college. 3 out of 4 parents will push to have their children achieve academically in the hopes of scholarships. And half of all parents will encourage sports to help pay the college bill. But in a survey of financial aid officers, 97% of them believe that parents have a false sense of how much financial aid will help their family. 92% say that parents overestimate how much financial aid they will receive. And over 60% believe that financial aid available is on the decline. Not understanding the financial aid system can put parents' financial plans and dreams for the future in serious distress.
I've estimated that right now, looking at what he's going to have to pay, it's somewhere between $800 and $900 a month.
Over the last decade, the lack of education of the importance of saving for college has taken its toll on the students. 2 out of every 3 students who graduate will average $23,000 of debt. Between 2003 and 2008, the number of students borrowing for college has risen by 5.6% and continues to rise. And your child has a 1 in 10 chance of graduating with $40,000 or more in student debt. This has serious ramifications that will last throughout their lifetime. These young adults struggling to repay their college loans have reported missing loan payments, living paycheck to paycheck, and even selling personal items to keep afloat. 3 out of every 10 students will have to live at home after college and may delay buying a home, getting married, having children, and having medical or dental procedures done. This is a multi-generational issue that needs to be addressed, and there is a need for someone to take the initiative and learn how to avoid these issues, because the lasting effects of poor or inadequate planning not only affects the students graduating with debt, but affects the parent's life as well as their finances. In fact, nearly 70% of parents have reported having to delay their retirement. 58% will take out a personal loan. 1 out of 2 parents will consider taking on another job, and around 50% will borrow equity out of their home to help pay for college. But why is this happening to parents? Well, one reason is because only 25% of parents have a financial plan that covers all of their goals, including retirement and paying for college. Another reason is because only 2 out of every 10 parents will seek the advice of a planner who understands the financial aid system and how to properly save and pay for college. In fact, over 50% of parents are unfamiliar with their college savings options and how they differ with respect to the key questions. Will it keep up with the rising cost of college? If the market goes down, will my college savings be in danger? Are there limits to how much I can put in it? And if my child receives a scholarship or decides not to go to college, can I redirect the savings for something else, like retirement? And most importantly, should I save for retirement or save for college?
Realistically, when I try to imagine planning for my retirement and paying for my children's college education, one of them has to give for a little while. Like maybe I'll put off my retirement while they're in college and then make up for it after they get out of college. But realistically, we don't really know exactly what we're going to do when we get there.
Well, why not save for both at the same time? While every family is different, making each college savings plan unique, many of our most common plan designs utilize specifically designed self-funded savings vehicles, offer tax-free contributions, no contribution limits, tax-deferred growth, tax-free distributions for any purpose, not just paying for college, no age restrictions on distributions, self-completion, protection from creditors, guaranteed minimum returns, and no risk to the market.
We brought them here, we wanted them, we opened them with full arms. We do need to help them in some sort of way, and if that means working longer, then I guess that's what it is. But if we can come up with a better plan, obviously that's what we're looking for.
While this video was intended to provide initial information on saving and paying for college, the next step is to continue learning and to begin to put a plan for your family in place. Our advisors will help answer any questions you may have and will generate your free college savings report to help guide your decisions. Not only will we help you make informed decisions on how to implement your plan, but we will also educate you on how a good college savings plan can enhance your retirement or other financial plans, and we will guide you over the years to keep your plan moving forward, all at no cost to you. But how is this any different from any other financial advisor or college planning specialist? Not only will we give you the best plan of action, but we will give you tuition rewards as well. Tuition rewards are points that you can earn which you can redeem at any of our 275 plus college and universities nationwide. 1 point equals $1, and there are no limits on the amount of points you can earn. In fact, just for watching this video, you are going to receive your first 500 points, redeemable for $500. Then you can receive an additional $500 when you schedule a meeting to receive your free college savings report. Sounds good, right? But it can get even better. After receiving your free college savings report, if you decide to work with an advisor affiliated with @Properties Financial, you will get another $4,000 bonus to add to the $1,000 you received for watching this video and meeting to receive your free college savings report. Not only that, but you will earn an additional tuition rewards of $2,000 or more every year that we remain your trusted advisor until your child's senior year in high school. Now, I think we are different. So don't wait. You're one step closer to receiving your initial $500. The next step is to complete the survey. At the end, you will be given a registration key which you can use to complete the registration page. A representative from the College Trust will follow up with you to confirm your free enrollment in the Tuition Rewards program.